Hello YouTube and welcome to Frame225's new walkthrough of Mega Man Battle Network. Good morning, Lan. First thing to do is pick up that beeping thing by the computer. Unfortunately, you have no choice but to install the nagging software included. Once that's done, check your email for a useless battleship. We'll get to how battleships are used later, but bear in mind for the time being that your folder sucks Arceus. Anyways, head downstairs and examine the table for another useless battleship. I'm only telling you this so you don't have to waste your time finding all the useless battleships yourself. Anyways, now it's time for the long cutscene, but fortunately you can skip it with the start button. And now it's time for my absolute favorite part of this game. The tutorial. The Force tutorial. The tutorial you can't skip. In other words, bear in mind that the tutorial is going to involve the following. Lots and lots of talking. In fact, let's put it this way.
If you need instructions on how to
beat the tutorial,
check out the enclosed instruction book.
Seriously, you don't even need the instruction book because I'm going to tell you how this game works. Battleships are randomly drawn from your folder, which acts as your deck. Each turn you can choose battleships that are the same type or are of the same ship code. Just now I used Steel S and White Sword S. If you press the ADD button, you'll give yourself ADD while simultaneously waiting for the gauge at the top of the screen to fill again. Once it fills and you go back to the menu, you'll see that you can now choose from 10 battleships instead of the usual 5. Do this again, and you'll be able to choose from 15 battleships. This is, of course, completely useless, because it only lasts one turn. Yes, I don't get it either. What were they thinking when they designed that ADD button? It's only good for giving you ADD. Anyways, it's time for the first real battle of this game. Gutsman is really, really simple. Seriously, no enemy could possibly be stupider except for the Mentors. All you have to do is not stay on the same row as he is. And not get up close because he'll punch you. Now, he will crack holes in the floor and you can't move on holes cracked in the floor. Why did he not attack me? He had a perfect opening. Why didn't he? Ugh. Forget it. You get no reward for that battle anyway, so that was completely pointless. Anyways, you're allowed to go off exploring, and there are plenty of places where you can jack in to. Like the doghouse, for example. Go in and find this useless Shotgun K. And slightly stronger enemies than normal. Well, not in this battle. You really don't need to grind, but there are times when you will want to. Anyways, head back inside your house. A Scottish guy with a goatee. Totally not suspicious. Yeah, totally not suspicious. Anyways, jack into the computer. It's time to go to the internet! And in the very first area, we're presented with a fetch quest. Find the lost program and bring it back to point A. You get the password into the girl's computer. I wonder if we could steal all her money with her credit card accounts. Anyways, you'll run into random enemy encounters. Since there's usually more than one at a time, I highly recommend you making use of the cross-gun and shotgun battleships. They'll hit more enemies at once. A Medguard 8 chip. I highly recommend grinding these. Like 30 of them, in fact. Anyways, you'll find mystery data, which can be any battleship at all, really. When you get to the shops, buy HP memory first, because that increases the amount of HP you've got. Buy power-ups if you can afford it, because that will power up your Mega Buster. Because your Mega Buster sucks right now. Head down this obscure pack and you'll find the Lost Program. Oh my, what is this I have just obtained? It is a Shockwave. You'll want to collect those because they're pretty useful at this point, being early in the game and all. Head back to this point and you'll be inside a computer with a diamond backdrop. You'll get a spreader eye for your troubles, which turns out to be useless because there aren't any other eye battleships in the game yet. That's useful, isn't it? The enemies here are slightly stronger than normal, and you'll find a Recover 30L. That's only slightly more useful than the other battleships. Oh my, what is this? It's the fishies. They'll dash towards you instead of shooting at you. But if you time it right with a sword, you can kill them in one shot. Anyways, jack out and head back downstairs to see what's going on. The oven is on fire. Oh, it's a bigger fire than normal. Jack into the oven. Jeez, is everything run by a computer in this game? Of course, the place is crawling with viruses, which serve as random enemy encounters. But first, pick up this Shotgun Q. Yeah, Q. I don't get it either. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. One Meteor? You mean that's what the WWW is going to use to take over the world? Are you serious? Jeez. Anyways, head along the path and pick up this Sword B. Jeez, what is with this game giving me only useless stuff? Ah, more random enemy encounters.